while for it to connect. Okay, we should be... I'm just waiting for it to pop up on my screen. Oh, and, oh, yep, we are live, okay. Okay, there we go.
Hello, everyone!
Yeah, don't know why it took so long to connect, but... Okay. At least it connected, that's all I care about.
Yay.
Attention, there is a kitty here.
Kitty!
There was also a kitty.
Very important.
There was also a kitty that was in Strixhaven last time. Like, holy shit, I didn't know Loki was that loud.
That's okay.
Dude, I swear, as soon as we're live, I'm lag. Okay, never mind. I think we're good. I hope we're good.
Please be good.
We are.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Give me this.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Kylem, actually. For Ravnica Trail of Dragons. So don't worry about the fact that the whole campaign takes place on a different plane. Just don't. Why are you asking questions? Stop it. Shut up.
But I have a question.
No. So, we're waiting for. We are just waiting on a couple of people to be ready to join in. One of them just did. The other one we are still waiting.
Okay,
There.
so we've got some fucking Zenless music going.
Yes.
What's your team, Boone?
Oh.
I've got to know.
So recently, my team, so it doesn't matter what the rest of my team is because my main is Billy.
Fair enough.
I got an ad recently for Zenless, and like it was like showcasing Billy, and it was showing Billy. It's like, and I just watched the gameplay for a moment. I'm like, this is the worst Billy gameplay I have seen in my fucking life. He's just standing there.
Oh, Billy looks
You
cool.
don't just stand there and shoot with Billy. You spin to win.
He's a Beyblade man?
He is a Beyblade man.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah,
My
no, he's not
team-
even standing there menacingly.
Boone, I need you to guess who is the main character on my team that doesn't leave.
The main character that doesn't leave on your team.
Yep.
The dog man?
Am I that easy to read?
He's an edgy dog.
Like, Haon is a member of a group that are all based around monsters.
Oh.
He's a werewolf, but he's really stupid good.
Nice.
For some reason, I wanted to guess Ben.
Ben is fun. I'm gonna start shuffling him into a team when I can get Kaleda, because of the unique
that's
interaction those two have.
Oh.
See, another team that I have is like Soldier 11 with Ben, and I use Anton on that to sort of make sure all the synergies are in place, because 11 and Ben already have the fire thing, and so with Anton, I do the Bellabog Industries sync up there, and I have a stun character, I have a main DPS, and I've got a tanker in Ben Bigger.
I don't run a tank.
On my
I
Billy
run-
team, I do not give a fuck about a tank. Honestly.
I run a stun, a support, and a damage.
Yeah, no, that's like most people will do either support or tank. But just about every team will have a stun.
The stun is so ridiculously powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It's the least balanced of all of them.
Yeah, it's almost always either a stun or anomaly character. But stun is just way better right now. I'm sure they're going to make better anomaly characters later. But you know,
I think the newest one, Ether Anomaly, is very good.
mm-hmm. So, anyway,
Hello, everybody. I've shown up to derail this entire conversation.
before the stream started, me and TP were derailing it with Genshin Impact. So, like,
Fair enough.
so like the derailment for Hoyoverse games, it just happened.
Look, Zenless is actually genuinely really fun.
It is.
It's really fast, and I love it.
Oh.
Yeah, it does not play like a Hoyoverse game.
It plays like something completely different.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't feel in almost no way does it feel like a Hoyoverse game.
Speaking of, I'm going to quickly do my dailies while we
This
do.
music sounds like Persona.
I know, right?
I have it so low. Because of how loud it was in the other channel. I need to.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Hello.
So, we will give Ika a few more minutes to get in here, and if she's not in too quick, then we can probably just go ahead and get started and see if she's able to come in
Alright.
down
I mean,
the line.
more than likely, what will happen is like, if
So, we may as well go ahead and do some recapping. Actually, no. Let's just keep talking about Zenless for a few minutes. So,
What's your opinion on Sokaku?
Hold on. I think I have it open, hold on.
Sokaku's decent. I do have Ellen, so I could probably get away with using a team with Sokaku and Ellen.
My team is like Heion, Sokaku, and Corrin, because speeding up the chainsaw's hold attacks is invaluable for damage cycles.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Sokaku's speed buff is ridiculous. Kaleda's fucking amazing.
She
She's
looks
chaos. And if you have Ben on your team when you're playing as her, he appears during her attacks.
Oh.
Yeah,
She
I
gets
noticed.
a completely unique ultimate super skill if Ben is on your team.
I'm used to calling it an ultimate too. I instinctively want to call it an ultimate every time.
I know, right? But yeah, it changes if Ben is on your team, and that's so fucking cool.
And the thing is, right, like sometimes you do kind of stand there a little bit with Billy, but most of the time it's kind of dash attack a lot, and then stand there like and because I have the proper constellations for this. I know they're not called cinema. I know I have the proper cinemas for this. Literally, what I'll do is I'll do the roll at the point where I would dodge. So it's like I get a counter dodge, like way easier than you normally would with Billy, and just keep on going, keep on shooting.
Nice.
And the thing is, half the time you actually want to do all of this in melee.
Yeah, he's for being a ranged character, his damage is really good when he's close up.
Mm-hmm. There's a few things that you can do with him at range. Like there's certain equipment that rewards you for doing things at range with him. But it all depends on what you have and what you get. So.
I'm sorry, Dana. I have to take back the cold weather.
No.
You cannot
I don't
have
want
it.
it to. I don't want it to be above 20 degrees.
I know.
I'm
Too
sorry. I'm sorry. It's our turn.
It's our
Not
turn
anymore.
on. It's our turn on the Xbox.
Yay.
Not anymore.
Listen, you'll get it back in 6 months, okay?
Not soon enough.
That's 7 months too late.
Well, regardless, it's our turn.
Just grabs the ground and just rotates the earth with his bare hands.
Hey, got polychrome from hell today.
So I think we are far enough along to go previously on Ravnica Trail of Dragons.
Okay.
If my screen doesn't freeze. Okay, there we go. Previously on Ravnica Trail of Dragons, many of the party got opportunities to do some more promos for their matches upcoming. And they were told by Prem that there was a reason he wasn't as worried about the Buckshots potentially wanting to kill him, which they're still kind of trying to act like they don't, but how much do you really believe that?
Press X it out.
Like, it's very hard to tell what's a work and what's a shoot with them. But part of the reason he wasn't as worried about that was because of the fact that he's actually already dead. So that's fine. And at some point on his way back from his promo, Gamataki felt like there were people around him. And it turns out there were. But before we do that, let's head back. Oh, I'm on the GM. Let's head a little bit back in time with Tuffy, Prem, and Victor in the waiting area. And I'll actually remove Amut from the map for the moment.
What gasp?
So it's like Tony Schiavone comes up to the door. Hey guys, so I got your request to do the promo outside. Are you sure you want to do that, considering how volatile your match is?
I mean, we wouldn't really be dying in here. I would assume that they'd keep any of that, all that. I'd assume they'd try and keep the killing to the ring. So
Fair enough. I Fair enough. I totally get it, though. We could probably use it with all the backstage promos. We could probably use a change of scenery for some of them. Anyway, so it'll take a little bit longer to get ready. And you guys can set up over that way whenever you want. I'll call you, and if you're not over there, I'll just come get you. Okay?
Okay.
I cannot do a Tony Schiavone voice, by the way. I didn't even fucking try.
Welcome to the welcome to the club. It's like,
I did something other than just talk normally, but it wasn't much.
oh yeah.
Anyway, so Prem's like, okay, I figure Amit should probably show up so we can, that feels weird. Anyway, he should probably show up so that we can, arrange the plan, right?
Oh,
I need to make sure he knows not. Never mind. That was. Go ahead.
I don't know what plan you guys are planning, but probably.
We talked about it. We're going to fake my death, right?
Sorry. I must have been spacing out there. I apologize.
Oh my god.
Listen. Okay, listen. I'll talk about it. Listen, I'm sorry about that. I'm still kind of hung up over the over this being a death match because I'm not sure how well you know this. I don't kill.
Considering who your partner is, that's a little surprising.
God! I don't. Listen, just because Bear will kill doesn't mean I do. It's not something we agree on, but like when push comes to shove, sometimes lethal force is authorized. And who better to do that than Bear?
But in this particular situation,
Yeah.
it has you.
Mm-hmm.
And it would probably be easier if Prem was doing the lift killing department. Prem rubs the back of his neck. Okay, you really got to put it like that.
Don't get me wrong. Just because I don't kill doesn't mean I won't fight.
Good. I looked into the rules. It's not necessarily a fight to the death, per se. You can win by incapacitating him.
That makes my job a little easier.
Assuming, of course, that they don't have some other trick up their sleeve if Prem's not involved. I mean, to be fair, there's a distinct possibility that maybe I should do this. But at the same time...
Well,
It's your decision. But, by the way, if we go through with this, I just want to make sure that you weren't planning on calling me a moot when the attack happens.
all right. I won't.
Yeah, I gotcha. Would blow your cover here. Everything. Wait, but a moot is your name. Vranhausen is confused.
Okay, a moot's his name, but you know how sometimes people can have stage names. We're in a place where more people can have stage names than the usual. I mean,
But he's already going by his... Yes? Yeah!
yeah, exactly. So, just again, go by the stage name.
Right, so a moot.
Use a different stage name.
Okay, what's his other stage name?
Tuffy lifts up a finger. What is your other stage name?
Oh my god.
Are we using Malik or?
As far as I know, no one from the actual cult is actually here. So, to show up for a moment as Malik, and then disappear again shouldn't cause any problems.
Okay. It turns back to Vranhausen. Malik. Call Malik.
Wait. Vranhausen remembers that name. You mean to tell Vranhausen that you're Malik's brother?
Me?
Yeah, wait, no!
No.
Him! He points at it. It was like, non-Carsey point. Just like,
Yes, it's specified non-cursing. I love him.
sure, let's go with that. So you're impersonating your brother to kill Prem. I see. Anyway, I should warn you that with the timing of it, you're probably going to have to actually get hit with something in order for your escape to properly be covered.
I have enough healing on my. I have enough to heal anyone who gets hurt. Just don't I just don't overdo it.
I'd have a hard time being as lethal as I was before anyway. Oh. No, definitely don't look very lethal. Nope. He glares at Verandhausen. It's like, just going to leave before I do something I regret.
Yeah, probably the best plan.
I'll be waiting and hiding at the actual venue.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Prem just sighs and is like, if they don't buy this, it could be really, really bad. Or if they notice this. Actually, no, I think I have a way to. Think I have a way to make my way out without there being a very visible symbol.
Oh, you mean like a? Are you talking about like the I forgot the word was called. I forgot what the word was called, but you know how like we have. Oh, you mean the planeswalking symbol? I forgot the word planeswalking for a second. I apologize.
Yeah, exactly. The planeswalking symbol. Like I can. Way I see it, I could probably just turn invisible, find a more hidden area, just especially one that already has a bunch of symbols at it.
Yeah, and hey, if nothing else, I'm sure there's something to potentially hide the symbol, at least long enough for the symbol to disappear.
Exactly. But like I said, I know where most of the planeswalkers come in at, so yeah.
All right. If there's one thing, like I just want to say, Tuffy would know this because as kind of someone who helps enforce the law, Tuffy and Bear probably know a couple tricks that people have tried to do to escape. So,
probably so.
Yeah, so it would not be difficult so it wouldn't be as difficult for Tuffy to replicate that for the sake of helping Prem out.
Absolutely.
Right, isn't that right, Bear?
Look, if evading cops wasn't a crime, Bear would let people do it more often.
True.
But also, yes,
So
now, do we just sit back and wait?
the waiting will not be long.
The music transition was seamless.
Oh yeah.
if my fucking shit wouldn't fuck on me.
Oh no, not the scuff.
Oh my god.
Is it roll 20?
Yeah, it's roll 20.
Ah.
Here we go.
Yay.
Bridge.
Go to the bridge.
Brig.
To the brig.
So this promo is going to be slightly different because of the planning for what we're doing with it. So here's the deal. We are going to have 3 rolls each with Tuffy and Prem, although Victor could do some of those if we want, but Malik is going to be an option to roll against those during the promo. If it winds up being Malik, I'm going to have Ick roll it. So, that being said, who wants to be the interviewer? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Let me just turn down Boogie for a sec.
Yeah, I like the seamless transition, but it was loud.
Yeah, this song was much louder than the other. All right, let me just get into the right headspace here. Hello, gentlemen. Are you ready for your off-the-books fight?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I can't say I wasn't expecting this to happen. Look, ever since that loss to the Kenriths, Bucks have had it out for me.
Word is you abandoned them when they needed you. Didn't heal them.
I couldn't. I tried.
That's not what they seem to believe. Tell me, how did you end up forming this weird trio of yours?
Vranhausen can explain that one.
Oh no. Is that his voice? Is that how he speaks? Alright, turn down his mic.
I'd like to point out all the laughing stem out character. I want to make it clear.
You see, Vranhausen was already best friends with Prem. Well, not as best friends as Eliza, still. Because Prem is very nice, very original. Tuffy was Eliza's friend, and Vranhausen is Eliza's best friend. Obviously is friends with Tuffy. Therefore, this team is all because of Vranhausen. Vranhausen!
The interviewer puts a hand, like he puts his hand to his earpiece. Did we catch what he just did? Great. Use that clip and nothing else.
Oh my god! Why are you so mean to Victor?
No,
because it's funny.
When this interviewer, the one that I play, is extremely jaded.
Oh,
So you say it's all because of you, but I've only heard two of you talking. What's your name, and how did you actually join this group?
My name is Tuffy. See, Van Housen isn't entirely wrong. We're both friends of Eliza, so I guess you could say that she's more of a. She has a bigger importance to this than she has more of an importance to this than there might be letting on, but like these two have been very helpful in the past. So it's not so don't discount them out.
Tuffy, I would like you to roll a persuasion check.
Oh boy, persuasion. Let me double check my stat because I'm pretty sure I'm actually really good at persuasion. Oh, okay, no, it's only just it's the regular whatever. That's a dirty 20.
Prem is going to roll insight. So go ahead and roll that. And that was a dirty 20 for you?
Dirty 20.
All right, that's worth a heat for sure. And you should have Prem's sheet. He has a +7 in insight, so
Yes.
what'd you get on that roll?
Oh, I'm rolling for Prem too?
Yes.
Okay. 23.
That is definitely worth.
A heat?
Oh my god, it's like every time I change a window. Well, either way. Continue the interview.
Alright, so we know how you all got together, but how do you intend to win your fight? There's no use going into it and expecting to lose, after all.
Yeah, look. I think a lot of people would be willing to count me out because of the fact that I'm just a manager, whatever. But, here's the thing. I'm a lot more combat capable than people think. I'm just mostly a businessman.
No.
It doesn't
Not
mean
answering my question.
It doesn't mean that I'm in it. My point is that you think that I'd be incapable of winning, but you'd be dead wrong. And he moves closer to the interview. It's like, and you really think I'm gonna give? And you really think that with a fight this serious, I'm just gonna give out all of my tactics, all of my? And his eye turns red for a moment, and he smirks. Tricks.
Well, clearly you're unaware of some of the Buck's new tricks. They've been capable of doing some quite dangerous things recently.
Whatever they're capable of doing, I'm sure I've been able to handle worse.
I've taught them a lot of what they know, but I didn't teach them everything that I do. They think they're dangerous? They don't really know. So, roll intimidation for Prem.
Okay, Intimidation, that's another dirty 20.
Lovely. And we're going to roll for you. Well, I didn't say what it was yet.
Okay.
How about history, since you're talking about your ability to know and shit?
All right. That is a 14.
All right, that one unfortunately does not get heat. Cannot win them all.
All right.
Continue the interview.
So, got together thanks to this Vranhausen fellow.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about how you're going to win the fight. Tell us a little bit about yourselves then. Who are you individually? Everyone knows about you, obviously, Prem. But what about the other two?
Vranhausen is Orzhov's #1 best friend. The music cut on the timing. And if anybody wants to threaten Prem, Vranhausen will curse them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like this. And he does the point.
Is he pointing at the interviewer?
Yes, but it doesn't work.
The interviewer is clearly too high level of a wizard.
He shrugs. It's like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
I mean, good thing it didn't work here.
From what
But
I've
it worked when
experienced, just
when they
doesn't
tried.
work.
It worked when they tried to attack me. Ah, you saw that, correct?
No, I run the interviews. I'm not on the intercom.
So you didn't see when they tried to attack me, and I cursed him, and he fell over.
No. So, in my experience, it just doesn't work.
You're smelly.
Can I do something stupid?
Do something stupid.
The interviewer's going to take it like 5 foot backwards, just away from the group, and wall of force them in.
Oh, that's good timing. Tell you what. Tuffy, do you want to say anything else?
You're asking me who I am? I'm a part of
Yes.
I'm a part of a Zorius.
That doesn't mean anything here.
It may not, but it does mean but you know what it does mean? I see more action daily than they probably do in their entire time in the ring. It means I'm not here to brag. I'm here to state a fact. And the fact is, they seem confident that they'll win, but you know, they seem confident that they'll win. But how well can they back it up?
We'll see.
All right. Tuffy, I'm going to have you do, because you were talking about. Yeah, we'll make it intimidation for you.
Okay. All right. Okay, what's my intimidation stat? I'm pretty sure that's actually 22. I hope a 22 gets heat.
A 22 does get heat.
Good. Do I roll for Franhausen? Apparently,
you will roll for Vrandhausen, but I'm figuring out what he's going to. For Vrandhausen, do religion for Vrandhausen.
I mean, he is cursing people. Religion does sound about right.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
And what was yours on intimidation?
Mine was 22.
All right. I apologize. Things are a little bit slow on my computer. So 1 momentum for sure. And 2 heat. The momentum is going to be more important during the match. So,
all right.
As this is going on, this sort of ball of spectral energy of like, you guys have seen something like that before. It sort of comes up from behind. This is an opportunity for Tuffy and Vrandhausen to fucking move. What's this?
Step back. Actually, what it? All right. Okay. Tuffy just takes step back here.
Well, you're probably going to need to be further away than, but still.
Okay.
Because it just goes right up to Prem. As Prem turns around, it explodes into a 4th level fireball. With the wall of force, the interviewer is fine. Like, the thing is, I think the wall of force actually would stop you from moving that far.
It would.
Yeah.
So just here.
So, yeah, Dex saves for everyone, please. And I suppose that will take him out of stealth.
Okay, let's go ahead and just get a second dice. You get 3 dice. So it's easier to roll everyone's.
Well, people have different modifiers, so not necessarily.
Well, even then, even people have different modifiers for a dex save. That doesn't mean that I can. Okay. I know which Tuffy's will be my blue one. Prem will be the purple one, and Vrandhausen will be the white pink one. Okay. So, Tuffy got a 23. Prem got a 14 with his modifier, and I don't know what Vrandhausen's dex modifier is.
But what was it on the die? So
On the die, it was a 12. Okay, on the die, it was a 12.
Vrandhausen is not that dexterous. So both Vrandhausen and Prem are going to fail. Which means... Hey, Ick! I need you to roll some damage.
Yep. So that was 4th level fireball, was it?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 9d6.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, I need a. Oh my god, this is a good roll so far. Hold on, I need to do it in 2 sets. Hold on.
Oh boy.
And one more.
Nick, if you need,
There we go.
Nick, if you need extra d6, I got plenty.
I rolled all the numbers just so you add them together.
Do we happen to hear that?
Do we have a what?
Do we happen to hear the fireball going off?
Yeah, it's a giant explosion.
Y'all hear that?
It sounded like an explosion.
You guys would also be aware of the death faking though. That's
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Well,
34.
That's one
34.
Go out.
34.
cool.
34, you said?
Yep.
Yep.
All right,
Tuffy, you did make that save, so you would take half. So you would take 17.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Luckily, though, Prem did not get knocked out from it. So, with the dust and smoke in the air, as Malik walks forward with snarl on his face, it's like, the nerve of you to show your face around here. To show your face anywhere. And as the dust clears, Prem is gone. Gone. Because he cast invisibility while things were going on.
Obviously.
Amut is part of the. Amut is part of the. Or sorry, Malik is part of the Buckshots promo at this. So, we'll go ahead and have Malik roll intimidation,
Yep.
and this is contesting Prem's intimidation.
Oh, do I roll again?
No, because that was. This is against what was already rolled.
Okay.
Got a 19.
A 19. Is that on the die 19 or with the modifier?
With the modifier.
Okay. The momentum goes to y'all's team on that one. Or the momentum goes to the good guy team.
Tuffy walks where Prem was. I would assume Prem has moved at least a little bit.
Yeah, Prem has basically started moving as soon as his footsteps wouldn't be caught on there. And Malik just moves forward. It's like, well, Sorry about your... Sorry about your friend. My issues with him are rather personal.
I assume. Turning back to the interviewer for a quick second, then back to Malik. This is part of the tricks we are talked that you mentioned.
Ow! Ow!
And to what can I... And to who can I thank for interrupting this promo?
Nicol Bolas. That was simply... All that was a receipt. If you think the buckshots are the only ones who hate that son of a bitch, you've got another thing coming.
Oh no, lots of people hate Pram, but not enough to just murder him in broad daylight. At least the Buckshots came up with a semi-legal way of doing it.
Then apparently you didn't listen to what my last name was. Malik, roll a history check.
Oh my god, dice. Modifier, where is it? Okay, 12.
That's not enough for momentum, or that's not enough for heat, but the momentum does go to the good guy team because the 14 does beat the 12.
No, I heard your name. I just don't care.
Tuffy simply walks up to Branhausen, puts his hand on, puts his paw-like hand on Victor. Just remember, Tuffy's kind of like a rabbit guy. Tuffy's just gonna cast Cure Wounds. Upcast to level 3.
Malik does not have counterspell. He would try to sell the fact that this is a legitimate attack. Otherwise, he'll slowly be walking forward and walk straight right towards you.
Okay, let me just roll 3d8, just to see how much Ranhausen recovers. That's a 7. That's a pretty good first roll. Another 7. What the hell? Okay, that's a 3. 17 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is my charisma, which is, I believe, does that count the proficiency bonus, or does it only count?
No, it does not.
Okay, so that would be a 22.
22. That is actually most of the damage he took.
Yeah, like the only 12. It's only 12 that he's taken now.
Malik will slowly walk towards you, and he'll look at you. It's like, and he'll be looking right at you. It's like, I suppose that should be a reminder that you should be a little bit more cautious about the company you keep. Malik, roll an intimidation check.
Mm-hmm.
Tuffy, roll a perception.
That is... Wait, that's that wrong sheet. Hold on. Okay, that is an 11.
Not enough for heat, and not enough to beat Tuffy's intimidation.
Okay, you said perception, right?
Yes.
15.
You do notice that Malik slides you a note.
Am I allowed to stealthily take it?
Yes.
Do I have to roll sleight of hand or anything?
Yeah, go ahead and roll sleight of hand. And I tell you what, Malik also roll sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
We'll use the sleight of hand against Vranhausen's religion because I have no idea where else to put the sleight of hand. I have no idea how to incorporate religion into this.
Vranhausen's sleight of religion was a nat 20.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, just roll the sleight of hand. It's important if you get above 15 total.
Okay.
Malik rolled a 7.
So, you said total, right? Okay, because, good, because I also got a pretty low roll there. But, not as low. I got a 12 after applying my...
Okay. The total matters for something else that will come into play another time.
So,
But
19 total.
but the one contesting the nat 20, because if like Malika got a nat 20, then it would have been dead even. But either way, not worth heat. But the notice slipped. Whether anyone noticed or not depends. And Malik just that was accidental. What the fuck? Just begins walking away. And then, where did I put the fucking... I didn't goddamn put them in that folder. Okay. I put them here. So, then you hear... What the fuck?
Oh, look who's late to their own promo.
You've gotta be kidding me. Well, that escalated quickly.
The people who are willing to make a death match are concerned about things escalating quickly?
I'm gonna go ahead and have the insight check be rolled by them, and RP based on the result of it. It's not very good. This is potentially the most one-sided match in terms of momentum. So they say, wait a minute. Our beef wasn't with you, you know. Our beef was with him. Who the fuck was that?
Someone else who had beef with him.
Tuffy, go ahead and roll an insight check.
Oh my god. Okay, let's see. What's my insight? Let me see my insight. Insight 23.
The interesting thing that you notice is that they may not be genuine in not knowing who that was. So it's like, look. We'll have to discuss this later. This absolutely changes the nature of that match.
I don't know if you can back out now, Buckshots.
Who said anything about backing out? No. With it being you two, it kind of changes how pissed we are about it. It may not necessarily need to be as off the record as it was before.
Oh, no. People have sold out for your off-the-record match. There's no backing out.
They got a nat 20 on their persuasion, so which I was about to RP a little bit more of that. But that means they get the momentum, so it's not not quite as one-sided anymore, but oh, it is very high heat. That's interesting. So they just go, whoa, 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 what? Whoa, whoa, wait a minute. Hang on.
Interviewer's a piece of shit today.
He says, Since when are you our boss? I mean, last I checked, we're the ones running the show.
Do you own the arena?
You sure don't.
I'm significantly closer to the people who do. Listen, Buckshots. Your match, the initial promo, has driven almost as much, if not more, attention than the title match. If you flake on the viewers, they're never going to come back for another one of yours.
And actually, I can tell you that with this promo, it has drawn as much attention as the title match.
Yeah. Which is astounding. That rarely, that doesn't happen a whole lot, if I'm not mistaken. Like in actual like wrestling.
Okay, but part of that draw, the problem is a significant part of that draw was that it was us versus Prem. Like, these guys are secondary characters in all this. Hey! Don't call Randhausen a secondary character.
These two survived that fireball, and your precious Prem didn't.
And hey, last time I checked, who was the one who cursed you?
I'll do it the fucking again. Okay. You know what? It may or may not necessarily need to be to the death. We'll just see what happens. How's that sound?
Alright, cut the cameras. This is over.
Indeed, cut the cameras. This shit over.
I spent that entire time antagonizing both sides.
I love this. I love this guy. Such an asshole.
It's why he's not in the ring. He's too much of a dick.
I suppose I'll be right back. Restarting my computer. My stuff's like super slow right now.
I was gonna say.
All right, so
Okay.
5-minute break.
5-minute break.
Yeah. Let me
That was
see.
a-
Can
All right,
I?
5-minute break.
That was a fun little promo.
Before I do, I'm going to try to swap the music over so that you guys don't have to listen to the, because this is good for the promos, but it's not good for break time.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ, Tuffy! You didn't have to go too hard on that.
Well, Tuffy knows part of the appeal is bringing people in.
All right,
So,
Let Tuffy cook.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Listen, Tuffy, admittedly, is still not particularly bright, but he knows. But again, because he's seen a lot, he knows some things will draw attention. So he's kind of playing into that. So if he seems a little almost out of character, that's probably why. He's just playing it up.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile, Vrandhausen is just curse-yahamiha'ing everybody.
I love Franhausen. He's great. I'm so glad he's my partner.
Oh my. Headcanon. Prim, Eliza, and Victor are not allowed to hang out altogether, otherwise it causes chaos in Orzhov.
They do it anyways because it's
I'm not saying that when that group is together it's a problem. All I'm saying is when that group is together, we lose a wall.
And if you look at memes, I did post like what actually happens when Eliza gets an idea and Prim and Victor are involved.
Listen, the last time we let those three hang out together for an extended period of time, we almost had to rebuild the church.
There was a lot of confetti. And somebody
The glitter was the worst part.
And one of those two got into the holy wine holding area.
Suddenly, Orzhov became a rave party.
Yeah.
How did they get the Is It Black lights here?
Very carefully, I've got the connections.
All in favor of not letting her leave the church again?
I
It's never a dull day in Orzhov.
Oh no, they have ghosts working for them. Can't be a dull day.
I gotta liven up a little bit, you know? Meanwhile, is it do not let Eliza come here, do not let Eliza come here, do not let her come here.
Do not let her cook.
Yeah, I got barbecue ribs cooking.
Yum.
Anyways, yeah. And the title matches, I believe, with Bear, right?
Yes.
With Incinerator.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So,
Kenrith, it's the Kenrith twin versus Incinerator and
I need to
freaking
double.
Alright. And then
I need to double check the.
anyway, I'm just, yeah, I am so sorry. I am just looking at the chat. I see we have, March Around saying new here. Is that Danhausen and Tony, Schiavone? I don't know.
Yes. Yes, they are.
I do not know the wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah, I do not know the wrestling people, but Boone does, and the answer is yes.
Yeah, Boone likes using wrestling characters as part of these detours into wrestling or tournaments or wrestling events.
It's fun. Is that our DM?
Yep. Zaboon is back.
The only boon.
The only boon.
Baboon who is a slayer.
Well, I would assume so because he was like this is we're supposed to have a death match, you know?
I'm going to go ahead and message you the contents of the note.
Cool.
So Gamataki, how does it feel?
Good question. We'll be getting to that.
Frog.
Frogums.
Frog.
Nessa is
Some
adorable.
say Frogum.
Nessa looks adorable as a frog.
TP, I have sent you the contents of the note. Do not read it out loud yet. It's going to be relevant later.
Am I allowed to react to it?
Go ahead, react to it. Yeah.
This is not in character. This is me.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
That could work for Tuffy.
Oh fuck!
That
Oh shit!
that could work for Tuffy too.
Oh yeah, Mr. Crab.
Just a resounding eh.
Tuffy would not. No, Tuffy would not. Be, I don't think Tuffy would know as much. This is actually. Can I roll history see if Tuffy would know?
I'd say with disadvantage.
Cool. First one, okay.
Also,
Okay. Tuffy would absolutely not know. That was a nat 1.
Oh.
But
Oh, no.
Tuffy, but I think Tuffy knows better than to say anything about it right now. So even with the nat 1, it's not that Tuffy doesn't. Tuffy doesn't know. Tuffy isn't familiar with the very special thing you mentioned in there. But Tuffy knows better than to say it out loud.
yeah.
How the fuck how the fuck do I pull up the panel for the to add a thing?
Oh. back. What was the?
Oh, there it is. Just the play button. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. I was like, I'm learning Boogie too.
By the way, Bear, the video I just posted in memes, that's totally somebody to Bear and Demir.
So we can focus back over on Gamataki.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's get back to the Gamatakis.
We're not here to attack you.
So Gamataki is just looking at all of them. He does have his weapon ready, but like his hand is shaking as he's looking at all of them.
Do you really think what you've done to our clan is just though?
After everything we've been put through for you people, yes, and I wouldn't change a thing about it.
Do you have any idea who
I'm sorry, could you say that again? You were kind of quiet on my end.
Oh,
Do you have any idea who I was then?
No, I didn't.
A mere child. Much like yourself in the beginning.
And you think that changes? And what makes you think that should change anything?
Do you believe me to be a propagator of this same harsh reality? Or a survivor of your genocide?
Your people tended to act on a hive mind, so it's safe to believe that yes, you were just like them.
The fact that you think that proves you know nothing.
and it's like a different one speaking each time.
Now we are the same. Now we are all one. But that is because we have to be in order to survive now.
You humiliated my people for your own arrogance and rise of your own ego.
I wasn't even alive when your people were so humiliated.
Even then, mine was to protect the name of my fallen who were embarrassed by those of your ancestors. We are not the same.
We are not. You're right. Because I won't do the same.
So then why are you here?
To ensure your awareness. To make sure that what you did to my people, you don't do again. Because for all I know, the embarrassment of your people is just an excuse.
The Gamataki just starts does start putting his weapon away.
It could have been.
My receipt was given to you when I forced you to planeswalk by my own hand, by spilling your blood. You didn't need to die. That was enough.
I was placed within a position that simply required a tactical retreat. There's nothing more.
I do not disagree with that decision.
Like, slowly, some of them begin leaving. It's like,
there may be someone that both of us can agree has a far more sinister vendetta, though.
Well, of course there is. But despite the few things we could possibly agree on, that doesn't change the damage that has been done to either of us.
No. I know for a fact he has a lab in Strixhaven. Make of that what you will.
Gamataki just simply glares as he watches the Zaricha walk away, processes that last bit of information in his head before thinking about meeting up with thinking of meeting up with the rest of them.
what? So,
That's a plot line.
yeah. Oh, hey, what took you so long, Gamataki?
I had a run-in with somebody.
Friendly running.
He was here.
Cypress again?
No. Worse. Someone from my past.
Oh. Yeah, that sucks.
Strangely enough, he didn't come to kill me. Considering what I did to his people.
If he didn't come to kill you, what did he want?
Well, for starters, I think it would be important to mention that he said that there is an individual we should all know who has a science lab down in Strixhaven.
Well,
Yeah, it's like Badrinas is absolutely.
Okay, does
making a
everybody
note of
else
that.
know who he's talking about? Because I don't.
The person from the lab or the one I ran into?
Both.
The one I ended up running into is one known as Zaricha.
Oh. And the one with the lab?
Connors.
Lizard.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Well, certainly sounds rather personal.
We have little information to go. We have little more information outside of that to go off of, other than the fact that he has a lab and where it's located. And considering who it came from, I don't trust the information that it's going to be entirely easy to infiltrate. In fact, it could be a trap.
Undoubtedly.
What did I miss? Something about a trap?
Yes, Zaricha was here, for starters.
Zaricha was...
And even
That's
more so,
concerning.
he came with multiple variations of himself. Not sure if it was illusionary or whether or not that cloning tactic is being used on him as well.
That is very likely the reason that he and Connor became brothers, for lack of a better word.
Well then, luckily, he managed to tell us the location of that lab is somewhere in Strixhaven.
If I had to surmise a reason, it is very possible that Zaricha was not happy with the way that Connor came and acted.
That doesn't surprise me. His people did tend to run on their arrogance.
But I agree with you, it could be a trap.
He wouldn't be willingly to give me, the murder of his people, that information freely if it wasn't.
The fact that there was someone here from the cult is a bit
concerning given the nature of the setup with Prem.
Perhaps there are some among us. Perhaps there's some among us even within in this very competition.
Ha!
Simply...
Among Us!
Kamataki just looks over to Victor.
Ick doesn't understand, but she giggles anyway.
Everyone just looks at
Victor, why?
He said Among Us! It's the sus word!
What?
Did that fireball give you brain damage? No, Renhausen's always been like...
Save your soul.
Yeah, he's always been like this.
Sus word?
Either.
Yes! The sussy one with the vents!
Alright, either way.
What?
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna roll to see if I take psychic damage for that.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. All right. I rolled a 16.
I can see why his interview in particular was rather quiet on our end.
Ick's just nodding along like she understands what's happening, but she has no idea what's happening.
Well, most likely, next thing that's going to happen is going to be sort of promos and whatnot that may very well involve stakes or extra stipulations involved in the matches.
Some of them possibly involving cult members in disguise as our opponents.
Possibly. Some of us do have masked opponents. He looks towards Incinerator and Troubadour. Other than you two, I mean.
You have seen this one's face.
I know, but you still wear a mask in the ring.
The mask is so people of Ravnica do not know who this one is. If it would be better, this one could not wear it. Not many Ravnicans
Actually,
come here.
Well, actually, it may very well be something something we could use. I was going to ask you about this, but the one thing that I think people would want from further stakes for our match would be the potential for, well, his mask being, he kind of points towards Troubadour, his mask being on the line here wouldn't really mean as much. Yours, though, because there's the possibility that it could, that you could be just about anyone. Yeah, for all anybody knows, you could even be Tybalt. I think people know not Tybalt. He's not as much of a twink as Tybalt.
I'm so tempted to have Eliza ask that.
Do it. I dare you.
What's a twink?
He is. And Bear points at which one's the bloke against? Not Rowan, it's the other one.
Will.
Well,
He points at Will.
I'm not a twink, I'm a twunk.
Not enough
what's a
muscles
twonk?
yet. More muscle than
Combination of
twink.
twink and hunk. Yes, Ick knows this.
How do you know this?
How do you know
Ick
this?
It's like, I didn't know you. So,
Ick is irritated.
so since your decision is actually easy to represent Bear, and yours is really important because you have one of the highest heat matches. Let me explain basically the nature of the decision tree here. So basically, everybody is going to get to make a decision about potentially adding a wager to the match or adding some other kind of condition to the match. So, or something else related to the match. Bear, if you choose for Incinerator's mask to be on the line, which by the way, like, losing your mask is more serious than just in one plane.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Like,
it could
if
lead to the loss of his job.
Yep. You will have -2 momentum going into the match, but the match will get 5 heat. But if you choose to not take that wager, you'll get 2 extra momentum. It'll only get 2 heat for your match, but also there will be an unexpected consequence that may be good or may be bad.
I don't trust unexpected consequences.
Neither do I, and Bear is quite confident he will win. Okay. This one accepts the idea, but has one rule he will add to the arena.
What's that?
Flying.
I wasn't planning on it.
But this will make sure nobody can fly. You will stay on the ground where this one can, break that pretty face of yours.
I mean, outside of possibly, like, if there's, like those ropes that people can jump on, right? That doesn't count as flying.
No, it doesn't, but this arena doesn't have that. Still, it's fair. Although the break my pretty face comment is a little bit crass.
It can be repaired. If this one loses and his mask is taken off in front of everyone, it would spell the end of his career. Everyone in this room knows who Bear is.
Mm-hmm.
There are maybe 7 other people who know that Bear is the Incinerator. Our match will have a lot of viewers. So, with this one's mask on the line, I hope you are ready for me to fight even harder.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Perhaps somebody can end this reign.
It is more likely than you think.
So, Tuffy, I'm going to tell you right now that your decision involves that note.
All right. my decision.
I will let you know which one is the positive momentum and which one is the negative momentum route.
Okay.
If you do what the note says, that is in fact the positive momentum out.
All right. So, just a reminder, if I do as the note says, positive outcome. If I don't do it, negative outcome. Which one?
If you do as the note says, it's positive momentum with the unforeseen consequence. But in your case, you already know what the consequence is. Because it's kind of impossible for that consequence to happen and for that to be your decision without you knowing.
Yeah. So it's the foreseen consequence.
Yes, in your case, in your specific case.
And only I know whether it is good or bad.
Yes.
Okay. And the negative moment, and just to make sure, do I get more heat if I do the positive momentum or negative momentum?
You get more heat from the negative momentum.
Okay. I will ask a question about this in DMs because I am not saying it out loud. All right.
You can call upon his name at any point in the match. However, you can. Well, I kind of partly gave it away, but you can do the thing at any point during the match. However, heat only matters for your position on the card.
Gotcha.
I will say that if you do the thing in the middle of the match, I will change the momentum in the middle of the match.
Gotcha. I think that makes that might make things more interesting. See, I wanted to do it in DMs just in case I didn't, just in case, you know. I didn't. Thank you.
I will say that I will clarify that Tuffy has access to a summoning ritual. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. So basically, at the moment, are you deciding to? We can come back to you for a decision, and that decision can be made basically at any point, including on accident.
Okay.
So we'll come back to you on that. And basically, if by the time the match starts, if by the time we get to the actual matches, you have not done the summoning ritual, I'm gonna treat it as the minus momentum option having happened.
Okay.
But that momentum will change if during the match you do the summoning ritual.
Okay.
So in the meantime, let's By the way, on the GM layer, I have the token for the summoning ritual absolutely following you around at all times.
So cute.
That's great. Don't
So-
spoil it.
I'm not going to. It's great. So, Caesar walks up to you, Gamataki. It's like, so he
Yes,
he
Caesar.
comes. It's like, well, I don't know if we have something to put on the line, per se. Really?
To be fair, I think that would depend on whether or not I'm I guess that would depend. I'm having a suspicion about one of the opponents. I have a suspicion about one of the people we're going up against in our match. And if my suspicion proves correctly, there's only one thing I need to bet on the line. Life for life.
You hear a trumpet coming down the hall. It's Big O, the one who was injured. Yeah! Hey, what up, Ginger Frog? Do you feel the power?
Gamataki just looks at Caesar. It's not him I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Not him you're thinking
of for what?
It's nothing to concern you. You may be annoying, but you're not evil.
Who said I was evil? Nigga, what you doing, man?
Hopefully that leg of yours is healed by the time our match comes up. Wouldn't want anything to have you slipping up in the middle of our round, would you?
Big O's like, I was the one who was injured. But like it don't matter. One of us is gonna be a ringside anyway. This isn't the trios match. Unless, of course, you wanted it to be.
Does it frighten you?
Sorry?
Would it frighten you if I said yes?
I mean, we did get clearance to put the titles on the line, whether you want to make it whether you want to get a third or not. As long as you're up for it. So your choice is actually whether or not you want to compete for the trios titles.
Gamataki is actually going to turn that down because he does not care for a title.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and update your decision tree there. Go ahead and RP out the turning down of it.
Is it? Pass. I don't care much for titles. If you want it so badly, you can have it.
Alright then. Your loss, man.
Yes, I'll sure have a hard time sleeping at night. I can promise you that.
Considering what you just said, do you want to speak to Cypress?
No, I think he's still gonna try keeping it to himself because he hasn't confirmed it yet. He just has a suspicion.
Well, another possibility of speaking to Cypress could be could be as a means to investigate it further.
All right. Actually, I think in that case, I'm gonna roll for an investigation because I'm gonna have Gamataki like sniff the air a little bit.
I feel like that's a little bit more of an insight as they're walking away.
All right. Okay, let's see, and that would so inside that would be a 14.
You get the impression he's a little bit. You're not getting the impression that he's evil, but you do get the impression that there's a reason he is able to get as serious as he is.
Okay, because Gamataki was like trying to see if he could.
And he's like,
yeah, because part of what, because he was trying to smell the air to see if he could like maybe perhaps get a whiff of brimstone somewhere.
Whiff of brimstone? No.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
He's like, he will pause and be like, "What is with you, man? Like normally people like as serious as you would be all over the idea of becoming a champion."
I told you, it's as I said in the interview room. I'm as well as on the field itself. I'm here for a different business. Whether I win this competition or not has nothing to do with it.
Okay. Respect. So you really don't want to do this, do you?
If this job requires me to fight you through, then that's what I'm going to have to see through.
At least you're honest about it.
I have to be. My code wouldn't allow me any other way.
You've had to fight for your life too. I can tell just by looking at you. Fight against everything around you trying to kill you. I was from Mirrodin, you know.
And how was it for you?
It was hell just like it was for a lot of people who were from there. Well, it was fine. Until they came.
And who exactly are they? Or is that not important right now?
I feel like a lot of people in the multiverse know who they are. The Phyrexians?
Right.
Good luck.
And no matter what our match's outcome is, there's going to be no ill will.
Nah. Hey, yo, Cypress, you coming?
Better
It
get
ain't
going.
40 o'clock, fool!
Better get going. Don't want him to break another leg.
Yeah. Catch you. Congratulations, you've increased your social link with Cypress Creek.
Oh my god.
That was on none of your bingo boards. If you say it was, you're lying.
Well, call me a truther because it was not on my bingo board.
Let us.
Did what happened? Is what happened what I think? Is what happened right there?
We merely just shared experiences, nothing more.
Ranaza wasn't paying attention.
Kamataki just looks over his shoulder. Perhaps it had something to do about that Among Us you were looking for.
Yes, this us. I'll be right back. I need to ask him if he. I need to ask him if he saw anyone at the vent. Did you check the admin?
My best friend, everybody.
And just
It's
like
claps.
that, I made it much quieter in here.
You know, I think we need to find them. I think we need to find them devil assholes, Biddy, and get them to unmask if they lose. What you think?
It's like, I would much be interested in that. You know, with that being said, well, it's like if we're gonna ask them to unmask, then what are we willing to put on the line?
I suppose the only way to know that is to have a conversation, and I don't think they're going to have a conversation all the way over here where everybody listening.
True.
So let's go somewhere a little private and see if we can't get in touch.
Lead the way. Alright, where did you go? Up there. Okay.
As a matter of fact, the whole situation is a little bit less chill. So tell y'all what.
What?
I am going to have new music for Sorry, I'm still getting used to the commands here. Okay. There we go.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't do the one with the lyrics.
There's two.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Okay. This is the track from Wishing in Zenless.
It also would be honestly not half bad combat music. If I'm being 100% real, which I always am at all times.
You lie.
Where the fuck? Oh, here we go. The three of them show up. Actually, no, they were already in the room. Fuck it. Then you guys show up. They bow up, but when Simon doesn't draw his gun, they're like, "Oh." And we need a they. Who just kind of slithers out from Badrinus' stuff.
Yeah.
The leader comes up and like, "Ow, so it's you three. What do you want? We're busy getting ready to kick your asses." That was very much the wrong voice, but still.
Oh, dude. Alright. I'm just like, yeah, so that's where Badrinus is like, my little friend here has a proposition for you. And she'll turn to her partner.
Pretty damn simple. You some bitches lose, you some bitches unmasked. Simple as that. Do you really think that you're gonna get us to put something like that on the line without... Tell you what. I'm gonna make you guys quite the offer. No matter what happens, you're gonna get to see my face. But only if you, pointing right towards Simon, put your little pact with Abby on the line. It's Mr. Nixless. Whatever, I don't care. Blah, blah, blah. If we lose, I unmask. If we win, you get to know who I am anyway, because I become your boss. So basically, Badrinus, how do you feel about putting Simon's pact on the line?
Right, let's see. Well, then she'll go. Well, she'd probably be like, yeah, probably not. Probably, not feeling too hot about it, but now let me think here. Could I perhaps do an augury to, like, kind of get a sense of, is this a good wager or not?
Sure, you can do that.
Alright then, I will cast one augury, and that's gonna be the question that I'm gonna ask for it. Is like, yeah, is it worth him taking this wager?
Hi, Magic Man here.
Mm-hmm.
You can't ask if it's worth it. You can ask if it's a good or a bad idea, and the DM will give you wheel or woe.
Okay, then yeah.
I will say the result it gives you is wheel and woe, because there's no way the augury knows whether or not you guys win this or not.
Okay.
That's also an option.
Alright. No. Okay. It's like, so this could really go. This truly can go either way. I mean, how do you feel about this?
Whole reason I'm here is to expose your ass. I'm gonna have him roll a wisdom saving.
Okay.
What about your two goons there? Are they gonna unmask too? I mean, if that's what you want for winning, sure. And you gotta stop pretending to be Mr. Nicholas. If you accept the wager, win or lose, I'll do that. As far as I'm concerned, it's worth it.
Very well then. I mean, the whole reason we're here is to back you up, you know, keep the odds even. So, if that's going to be your choice, then we're behind it.
I didn't actually have the token pre-made for the unmask, so give me a sec. This will take not very long. But he gives that stupid fucking laugh again as you guys accept. And he says, as he unmasks,
Oh shit!
reveals himself. Good. I'm looking forward to you working for me, silly rabbit. And that would be Tybalt.
Yep.
Yeah. Stand and Fight says,
who you may remember being mentioned as Rowan's boyfriend.
you know, yeah. So it's like, yeah, Padrinas is just probably thinks she's less. Yeah, Padrinas would probably just be like, okay. She's like, okay, we're gonna beat up her boyfriend, whatever. Like, it really doesn't mean anything to her, really. That being said, stand and fight says kill it with fire.
It's like, come on, fellas, let's get ready for the new arrival.
I love him.
I loathe him.
So the main joke there is that I based Rowan on Becky Lynch, and I based Tybalt on Seth Rollins. So Daddy Blaze comes into the room. He's seems to be looking around for something. And he notices you, Eliza and Domri. It's like, hey, you hadn't happened to see my kids around here anywhere, would you?
We have not.
Oh, I don't mean like Ricky and Tony. I mean like my actual biological kids. They're red skin, normally wear like brown clothes, stuff like that. You ain't seen them, have you?
Am I lagging again? Have we seen them?
No.
We have not seen them, but if we do, I'll tell them you're looking for them.
If they'll respond to that. Listen, I'm gonna be a little bit more straightforward with you, right?
Alright.
I think they're kind of pissed at me for some reason. They ain't been talking to me too much. And last time they did, they called me a washed-up has-been.
Yeesh.
Well, I mean, you are old. Thanks. But I ain't washed up like that or nothing. I could still go in the ring. He blinks. It's like, I just got an idea. Listen, if y'all would agree to it, we could make our match 3-on-2. I know that sounds like a bad deal for y'all, but I just want to be able to show my kids that I still got it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
So, obviously, there's actually a very good reason you would lose momentum for accepting the 3 versus 2.
Yeah, but Eliza's hearing him out first.
Yeah. And, like, I don't know, maybe y'all find a third partner and we do it that way, but I can even accept the condition that we still got to tag out like it's an actual trios.
She turns to her partner, Dominic. What do you think?
Domer's like, yeah, I could take all three of them.
All right. Well, if my partner says it's okay, then we'll do it.
Great, I'll tell Ricky and Tony. I think Ricky's actually going to be excited about this. I promise you won't regret this decision.
Suddenly, I feel like I'm regretting this decision.
And he will leave. So you have accepted that wager. Which isn't so much a wager as just... this match is different now.
Yeah. I'm gonna go take a little bit of a stroll. I'm gonna go get some fresh air.
Yeah,
Liza's
sure.
just gonna go up to the garden. Yeah, Liza's gonna go up to the garden and just meditate. Come on. Ah. Liza, what have you gotten yourself into? This.
Eliza!
Yes?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh boy, my first roll of the night. That is a 16 on the...
A 16. I'm gonna say that you see the buckshots talking to someone over in the distance. But you don't really see who they're talking. Very.
Can I get closer without them seeing me?
I will need for you to roll a stealthily check for that.
Alright, my stealth ain't the best, but it won't hurt to try, right? Let's see. Ooh. Hold on, let me see my modifier real quick. See, my stealth is okay, so, that is a 19.
Going to roll their prescription.
Are they getting their Benadryl?
Where the fuck did I save this to? I swear to fuck.
Oh no, they're asthmatic.
Well, okay, here's the thing. You are able to get closer because one of them passed, one of them failed.
All right.
So you're able to get closer. You're able to spot.
Did I just say?
You're able to spot the dude, and Eliza, you get the ping from this guy. The ping.
The ping.
Yes. You know, the family ping.
Oh shit! Eliza immediately freezes up. She's like, oh frick, oh frick. Mental telepathy has a high, has a good reach, right?
What is the range on telepathy?
Let me see. It took 60 feet. So, hang on, let me measure. Yes.
Like, you don't actually get to hear the conversation because they stop talking. Yeah, you're not reaching anybody from where you're at. Because they do stop talking.
But I'm just acting like
And now I need to roll his perception.
Oh boy.
And one of them like kind of stops the conversation. It's like, hang on, being watched.
Can I act like I'm looking at the water?
Sure. Roll deception.
Deception. That should be a good score of mine. That is a plus. That is a +7. Uh, 15. That is a 22.
All right.
Hey, baby.
It's like,
Eliza sweating bullets.
so he says, they do kind of look your direction, but nobody makes mention of it. And the dude who looks like a fucking like a robot dragon then looks back towards the buckshots. It's like, and his voice even sounds like kind of robotic. Very well. Keep me informed about the Malik situation. I will have units searching the ground for him. I knew bringing Prem here would draw him out. It seems the plan has come to fruition quite well. And he planeswalks away. Fun.
Just making my way back towards the other, acting like and I bursted like, we got a problem. We've got a big freaking problem.
Bad water?
There's a child of Bolas. A child of Bolas was here not too long ago. They just planeswalked away. This is a trap.
Of course they were here.
And she starts describing of what this child of Bolas looks like.
Vranhausen can verify that they were not the imposters.
Oh, good.
That is impeccable timing.
Yeah,
and
I should probably bring Vadrinas back into the room.
Also,
what a miss.
So, Simon, we're dealing with something on the side. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Nicol Bolas. One of his kids was just here. It's a freaking robot dragon looking thing.
Robot dragon. Are you feeling alright?
She takes out her notebook, starts sketching down. And then presents it to the group. Him!
How good is the drawing?
I feel like given the panic she's in, I feel like it'd be like super rough.
Yeah, tell you what, Eliza, roll a wisdom saving throw to see how good the drawing is.
Alright. 14?
You get all the basic features, but you're still a kind of spooked. So there's definitely some roughness to the depiction.
Yeah, Badrinus will turn to a moot and just say, you know, like, can you tell us anything about him?
Yes.
Can who tell us anything about him?
Can a moot tell us?
A moot.
Sorry, I think I might be cutting out. What was that?
Badrinus was asking a moot if he can tell us anything about this guy.
No, like I said, I didn't even know I had a brother, much less as many as there seem to be cropping up.
Bolas really got around.
No kidding.
Do not praise it like that.
Yeah, but
Dragons
This
being
one's really-
shapeshifters are, well, they have a proclivity to children.
this one is really peculiar. He spoke with a robotic voice.
That is- What did he say?
He said inviting Prim here would have lured Malik out.
Malik is here?
And he also planeswalked away too, so another Bolas planeswalker. Great.
I wouldn't be surprised if any children he had that weren't planeswalkers were, well, not considered as valuable.
I might need to
Actually, does Bear know that a moot is Malik?
box shots.
Probably, but he wasn't listening to the Prem dying plan too closely.
Then a moot would probably explain that he made himself look like he used to in order to fake Prem's death.
Do not do that again. Because if they are talking to the this other child of Bolas, and they are actively looking for you, let us simply say, do not let Malik come back.
I suppose
Maybe
that's
Malik should show up on a different plane.
He just says under his breath, I suppose that's what I get when I actually look out for other people for once.
There. Fireball was good. Big explosion.
Thank you.
He does seem a little bit rattled at being found out. And I can assure you, if not for trying to look out for Prem's safety, Malik wouldn't have come back at all.
I like to get close to that planeswalker symbol that the child of Bolas left behind, but the buckshots are there.
They might guard it.
At least until it goes away enough where he can't be traced through it. The whole thing is disturbing, if you ask me.
I agree!
Yo, it's a little tense in here. Did I come in a bad time?
Yes.
Oh, I.
Little happy time.
Well, I guess Ikamu, come talk to me when you got a chance. Then, whatever. Yeah. You ever just completely forget the character's voice?
All the
So
time.
you just make up a new one?
Yep.
All the time.
Oh. Gosh, I was hoping not to deal with more Bolas business, but it seems I got no choice.
It's all Bolas business.
So now what?
I mean, it's like, look, we've already started making wagers. We've made promos. We've already gone too far, and I think it's pretty safe to assume that no matter where we go, we can expect more to come. You know, now that Gamataki has brought up, somebody else in another plane, it's just wherever we go, we're not getting away from this.
I know.
I think it would be better to just stay on our guard, but pretend we don't already know.
Mm-hmm.
That way, we're the ones who catch them off guard, rather than the other way around.
Yep.
In the meantime, we go see opponent friends.
Right.
Ick bring cookies. Hold on.
Ooh. He seems excited at the prospect of X cookies.
Yeah, we can bring some cookies to share.
Yes.
Are they mushroom cookies?
They're just like some cookies that she found in, somewhere in the snack room, but she sort of grabbed them all. So she has the cookie monopoly.
Going to take a cookie.
Taffy have cookie.
Vranhausen isn't certain. But Vranhausen thinks someone stole all the cookies!
Ick not sure who did that. She's openly holding them, by the way.
Vranhausen is going to look at electrical. Ow! No one told Vranhausen there would be electricity in electrical! Anyway.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's like... Oh! Fantastic! You got... Y'all... Alright. Seems like y'all found out some shit or something? I don't know. There was a weird vibe going on in there.
Heavy things. But Ick brought cookies. Is it okay? You want cookies?
Fuck yeah! Logan starts beating back cookies. It's like... If I had to guess, you probably have some sort of stakes you'd like to put on the match. Yeah, no doubt. Listen. You're from Kaladesh. Yo, first of all, I want to ask you, what you make of that whole thing that happened to Prem? He used to manage me at one point. It kind of sucks what happened, but I mean, that Malik guy, I don't even know where he would have gone to, would you? I mean, y'all planeswalkers, y'all probably know some things. Not sure myself. Ick, I'd like you to roll. I'd like a Moot to roll a deception check.
Yep. Helps to go into his sheet.
Yeah. He has a +5 in deception.
Yep, 16.
Not sure about that myself. What does this have to do with me and our match? No, I just was making conversation. You would...
Does it seem like he suspects anything, or?
Nope.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Roll an insight check.
Yep. That is a 13.
It doesn't seem like he suspects anything. He just figured, as two people from Kaladesh, the murder of somebody else from Kaladesh would be a conversation for both of them.
Checks out.
Yeah. Anyway, like, he told me about it, and he told me about his issues with some redhead bozo takes himself way too seriously, you know? But whatever, I was wondering if we win the match, maybe you, because, you know, we Kaladeshi brothers and all that, you join my group, the Magnate Consulate. Wouldn't happen to have any ties back to the consulate back on Kaladesh, would it? Would it be a problem if they did? Yeah. Yeah, it would. So, Ick, the -2 momentum is accepting the wager, but the +2 momentum that has the unforeseen consequence is to reject the wager. But one thing you know about it is that Amut would not want to put that on the line.
Well, like, Ick personally wouldn't care either way, but she'd also not want to make Amut unhappy either. So she'd vote to, not do it.
I'm sorry, the answer is going to be no. It's just not worth the risk. Not worth the... All right.
Sad history.
All right. I can respect that. Ick, I want you to roll another insight check.
Yep. Oh god, I can't reach my dice. Oh my god. Oh, that looks like a good roll. It was. Hold on. That is 24.
Now he suspects something.
Yep, that checks out.
He's literally like, why would this dude have such a problem with the consulate? Is he a criminal? It's like, well, I'm sorry that we couldn't make our match have a little bit more of a higher stake.
It's fine. We have fun. We have good match. We have good performance in match. It'd be good.
There should be nothing wrong with pride being on the line. Yeah, yeah, all right. So, Simon is gonna walk up to Tuffy while all this is going on. It's like, so all this robot dragon bullshit, this normal for you guys, or?
Yes and no. This specifically, no. But it's been cropping up more and more the Bolas stuff. So
dragon stuff's normal, the robots ain't.
Not typically.
More or less.
Good, I was worried things were getting fucking weird. I mean, they are getting weird. By the way, he's like, by the way, Rowan, there's something you might want to know about your boyfriend. You know them dudes in a little devil mask that say that they're Nicholas Order? Yeah, your boyfriend's leading them. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Again?
Wait, again?
So this is a regular occurrence.
I mean, not specifically with Ob, but yeah, kinda. What?
Your boyfriend impersonates people?
Impersonate isn't necessarily always the tactic, but the trolls people would be a good way to put it.
Your taste in men is bad.
That's what I've been saying.
Hey, some
Also-
girls like the bad boys.
Also, him. He's also him. He's an example of a twink, by the way.
Eliza,
Yes.
you say this, and yet you have chosen the most goody two-shoes people you can find, even in Rakdos.
I mean, I have yet to find a good bad boy. One of my taste. Sarkon Vol in the distance. Wait, what? Hey, everyone has different tastes.
Yeah, some people are, they have the wrong taste. People who go out of their way to make others suffer, yeah. You should lock them all up.
I'll
Man.
talk to him about this. Oh, no. I just want y'all to I just don't want you to get pissed off when I beat some sense into him. I'm going to beat some sense into him.
We'll wait until after our match.
Hey, Ika.
Ika!
Hello, Ika. So you have good timing because everybody else has done their third promo thing except you. To get you slightly caught up on things, basically, everybody for their matches is going to get the opportunity to do some sort of wager or other like gimmick in the match. You can either choose to accept the opponent's conditions and your match gets a lot more heat but less moment but you lose momentum for your side, or there is an unforeseen consequence. You get less heat but you gain momentum. But in most cases, you don't know what the consequence.
There is also another child of Bolas running around.
There is another child of Bolas running around. It's a robot dragon. And Amut / Malik helped fake Prem's death. But now the bad guys know that Malik is here.
Well, that's not good.
And we've done mostly everyone's sort of stakes for the match, except for yours, actually.
What are they telling me, stakes?
Well, I was actually going to wait until you got here to have that get established. So, excuse me, Out of my way! Out of my way!
That is no way to talk to people.
Shut your mouth! You
You
two!
will rethink words.
You'll rethink your face!
Bear throws whatever he has on hand at him, which is just like a donut.
Hang on, I need to remind myself of his class, if I wrote it down. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna have him do a quick deck save. He catches it!
There comes another one.
He's
How
just
many hands
accepting
have you got?
getting... He's just accepting... He'll start eating the donut, not give a fuck about the rest of the food being thrown at him.
It's a nice outfit you got there. It'd be a shame if it's suddenly very, very filthy.
It's like... Look. It'd be far easier for me to ignore the rabble and speak to you two. As I pointed out, as I seem to recall noting that Zaida, you don't have a father.
Oh boy.
Yeah, what of it, dicks? Yeah, what of it, dick squeeze?
At least
See, that's the lack of discipline I'm talking about. So I propose that if you two lose to my boys, I become Zaida's father.
Pardon?
Excuse?
So...
What is... So, are we having some wars around some stars about this father stuff?
What the hell are you talking about?
Talking about how you're going to be Zaida's father?
Because he needs someone who is strong and disciplined to look up to, unlike you.
This one is right here. Hello.
I'm right here, like he's...
I said disciplined!
He is
You do
disciplined.
not know who this person is under the mask.
Oh my god.
So the wager is that Abel Kane wants to basically adopt Zaida.
This card.
Why don't we just sign some adoption papers?
If his team wins the match, he will have proven that Zaida needs a father figure. And professional wrestling storylines, everyone.
I hope he realizes that he's gonna be a stepfather pretty soon. Wait,
But who's the
father-in-law,
father who stepped up?
Father-in-law
So,
too.
if you take the wager, then you have -2 momentum going into the match, but your match gets +5 heat. If you don't take it, there is an unforeseen consequence, and you get +2 momentum in the match, but only +2 heat. And it is your, as a player's, decision.
So like, if I accept the wager, it'll be -2 momentum but +2 heat. But if I
No. It's -2 momentum and +5 heat.
Ah, and if I went with a unforeseen consequence, what happens again?
+2 momentum and +2 heat.
Hmm.
Heat matters for the ordering of the card. Momentum is going to matter more during the match.
Ah. Like... Why... So like... I asked them, why do we need to, like, have this fight in order just to assign some adoption papers instead of talking it out?
Oh my.
I'm not. I do not want to be your fucking son. It's really creepy that you're going to adults and asking them to be your son.
Like, yeah, we haven't even met and yet you want to adopt. We haven't even met. Why don't we just, like, get to know each other first?
I'm sorry, is that you asking me out on a date?
Oh God.
What date is it?
Will is like right behind you. He's like, he's like this. He's trying to hit on you.
Trying to hit on me, like...
Oh, he has a crush! Oh, this is adorable.
Like, you haven't even hit me. You haven't...
Are you two going to accept the wager for the match or not?
Oh. Alright, well, accept this silly wager. I don't get why we can't just get to know each other instead of going through all this serious competition to do it.
So the match is for the custody of Zyda. By the way, on my spreadsheet, I put custody in quotes.
What's great is even if he gets the documents signed and actually like officially done, that just means that he's his parent. That doesn't mean he gets to do shit. Like, formal adoption of an adult just means you formally adopt them and they are legally your child. It doesn't mean you can do anything with them.
It's like, you're so fucking delusional, man. Oh my god.
If you wanted
Who's
to
your
take her
guy?
out on a date, you could have just asked. Do not have to bring Zyda into it.
Who's your god?
Hazaret. You know this.
Yeah. Well, you could say, oh, my Hazaret.
Well, yeah, I mean, me as the actual DM didn't think that. Hush. He's like, I'll make sure that my other kids beat you for your impertinence.
Which ones? The ones that Raven talked to you?
Ooh!
Yeah, this one heard that.
You mean?
What are you? You must be confusing me for someone else. You actually are. That was Daddy Blaze.
I'm actively fucking with him, obviously. But yes, I did confuse them. Their voices to my ears are too similar. I, as a player, confused them. As Bear, am actively fucking with them.
Wait, is Bear with us?
Look above you. He is right there.
Ah, so
Reinhausen didn't find anyone in electrical. Who's the bitch in the turtleneck? Who are you calling a bitch?
wait, there's a female dog around.
You're the one you're the one that Reinhausen is calling a bitch.
I'm a bird, not a female dog.
Not
This
you!
one he was talking to the tool in the turtleneck.
Oh my god.
Look, the mask makes him into a worse person. He habitually makes fun of people.
I'll see you two in the ring, and I'll see the rest of you in hell!
Which one?
Yeah.
There is like 7!
There's a hand dog?
I wouldn't want to go there.
There are 7, actually.
Well, considering it's the multiverse, there are more than 7.
That's a good point.
So, Ikanamu, you guys come out of that meeting. You guys see, it's like, out of my way, losers!
Very rude of him.
Very.
Also, on the way, like so I said in the little side RP, I'd like to sort of mention that he's suspected, and suggest that he pretend that like he was just like in trouble for minor crimes, like just a little jaywalking and explosions.
Jaywalking and explosions. It's like,
Yeah.
that is actually
It is
it is Kaladesh. That's actually a fitting set of crimes.
Very small violence.
So he would probably be like, it would look weirder if I went back to tell them that, though.
No, we pretend for next time.
For all his talk about needing a solid father figure, this person clearly did not have a mother. Very. He does not know how to talk to people without being a cunt.
Are you talking about the douche in the turtleneck?
Yes, that one. He didn't badmouth you, did you? Did he?
You rude.
Yelling to get out of his way.
What?
The path is very large. Plenty of room. We not need to move.
We were already not in his way.
Humiliate him. Make sure he never wins a match ever again.
Honestly, someone like that, I'd be tempted to make his kids orphans.
No, that is too far. No, adopt them out from under him with help of person inside.
See, that would be even funnier.
Anyway.
I don't understand how this place is worse than... He'd go up to Tuffy. Are you alright, by the way?
Anime?
I'm fine. I realized I had my mic off there. I apologize.
Oh my god.
Listen.
Fine.
I'm fine. But are you?
I suppose that depends on what you mean. Might have to deal with getting exposed anyway.
I mean, just pretend. Pretend a small thing.
Right. Well,
Wait, do we have any cookies left, or did they eat them all?
Logan ate every single cookie.
Okay, cool.
Unfortunately, they were laced with laxatives.
Oh my god.
No. That's a different storyline. There is no. The storyline with the laxatives. The storyline with the laxatives. No, that involved tacos. I am talking about an actual wrestling storyline that existed, by the way.
Oh god.
Oh my
Are
god.
you fucking kidding me?
That is amazing.
God, wrestling can't be fucking real.
It's not.
I swear, wrestlers aren't real people.
No, we need to make a game show of this eventually. Like, was this a real wrestling moment?
Yeah.
I've been
Then
tempted
Boone would
to.
win.
I have been tempted to make. No. I would have to be the host.
So is this wrestling or is this anime?
Yes.
Yes.
Wrestling or anime?
I have been tempted.
New Spiffy Needle Geek segment when?
It'd be a little hard because it might involve mentioning that there's a match involved, but
no, it's wrestling. It's wrestling match or anime fight.
right. Like, and the thing is, I can come up with a way to describe things where it's unclear. But yeah. Anyway. So.
How is Zyda doing? I'm sure he's like, what the fuck is going on anymore?
Yeah, Zyda's just like. What is his fucking problem?
He is using you to get close to your mother.
She's not even really my mother.
Yeah, mother figure, mother, same thing.
Do you want to go for a walk, Zyda? Clear your head a little bit?
I don't get why he needs some silly match to sign a silly contract to instead of like getting to know one another.
He's
Would burn the
desperate to
paper.
prove something.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. I think I do need to clear my head. Yeah. I'll be back.
Eliza's gonna go with it.
It's like, well, we should probably make that wager official, and then we'll be back.
Yeah, it's just.
I can't believe.
Hmm?
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I don't get this whole silly fighting. And him being so obsessed with being a father figure, even though without getting to know one another.
Because that's not the language of someone who wishes to be a father. That's the language of someone who wishes for control.
I am very shocked he didn't try to say that shit about me. Honestly. Because when it comes to fatherless behavior, I'm the fucking poster child.
Difference between you and Zayda. Zayda has a parental figure. You have motherless behavior too.
Yeah. Got me there.
Yeah, well, he also didn't take into account that, by trying to gain a son, he's essentially also gaining a daughter. I mean, marriage is a package deal.
Yep, it is.
I'm not sure if he knows about that.
This one will be honest. She is very lucky that polygamy is legal.
Whether he wins or loses, he is going to be screwed.
Did you just liken having Eliza as a stepdaughter to losing this match?
Well, either that or having Zayda as a son is equivalent to losing this match.
Technically speaking, daughter-in-law.
Still.
So, Zayda and Eliza are walking outside. It's like, Eliza, why am I constantly surrounded by crazy people? Why are both of us constantly surrounded by crazy people?
There we go. I don't know, honey. I honestly don't. Look at me. I'm related to a dragon. I'm surrounded by crazy family members.
Yeah, whether it's your family showing up and doing some kind of weird culty bullshit. Somebody coming after me because they want me to be their kid. It's super creepy. Just. Ugh.
If he comes after you like that again or tries to force himself on you, I will burn him.
And Gamataki's starting to rub off of me. I was really quick to want to to want to end that motherfucker.
I wouldn't have stopped you.
Just in the voice, in the back of his head, Kamataki's voice, I wouldn't have stopped you.
Unless Kamataki wants to stealthily be there.
Yeah, he's in the water.
I swear I'm hearing Kamataki in my head now.
After this, you and I are going to take a nice long vacation.
That would be nice.
And I've noticed the buckshots are gone. Is the planeswalker mark still there?
Roll a perception check.
Perception again. That will be 16.
You can't fully tell from this distance because it's probably too small to tell from this distance. But it would have been hidden somewhat in the bush.
Come on, let's walk this way.
Sure.
Doesn't hurt to.
So roll another perception check.
Did you hear me?
No.
I said dirty 20.
The mark is still there, but it's faded. You might be able to get the plane, but not at anything too specific about the location.
Alright. Alright, I will analyze it.
It is headed to somewhere in Kaldheim.
Ding ding ding! Kaldheim. Oh boy. Great, that's where we need to go next. Great.
Do you think potentially he already knows? Zyda's voice is just becoming Pacifico's.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
There's like a little bit of a difference between them, but still.
I don't know per se. I mean, I don't know if he knows the plan.
But they could also be hunting down Garok.
Yeah, that's what scares me. Alright. Let's head back, tell the others where this mark is going to, because I don't like this one bit. Alrighty, we're heading back.
Hi!
Hi. Alright. Alright. So, I analyzed that mark. I don't have a precise location, but I could tell you the name of the plane where it's going to, and I don't like the answer. That dragon is going to Kaldheim. And I'm praying they don't know, and I'm praying that this isn't the answer, but I think they're probably looking for Garuk.
Wonderful. So either they already know what our idea is, or they have other reasons to want to deal with Garuk.
Well, according to the story, Garuk was the only person in Bolas's. Bolas did not want involved in his plan. So it might be possible that whatever they're doing, they don't want Garuk involved in that plan either. I think, and hear me out, I think after one of us gets done with our matches, one of us should try to get to Kaldheim.
We'll just have to wait for the car to go up and see who's up first then.
Right.
And that is where we are going to end this particular session.
Oh,
Yay!
All right.
I wanted to fight people.
Next time.
Well, you know what?
Next time.
You can fight someone. Your opponent's over there. It's fucking Hoopa.
Fucking Hoopa.
Do we level up?
It's-
I'm kidding.
It's fucking Uber, isn't it?
Yeah, no leveling up this time. However, I will
Nice.
say, for those who want fights to happen, fights are gonna start happening next week.
Hey.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to treat it as though you are choosing to not perform the summoning ritual.
Yes.
With the full knowledge that I told you that you can do so mid-match and it will change momentum if you do. But that winds up meaning I have an order for the card. And this order for the card is going to matter.
Because at some point, one of the matches predetermined, something's going to go wrong. I'm calling it now. And it just
Yeah.
depended on the order of the card, which match it was.
Speaking of which, you're gonna have to decide. Yeah, you're gonna have to decide when the matches take place because I'm
I told you order the card as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Alrighty. Yeah, so just as a just as a reminder, August 20th is the next session of Strixhaven. The 24th, so 2 Saturdays from now, we will be doing Curse of Strahd. So technically, the next session of Ravnica will be September 7th.
Yeah.
I'm back
Yeah,
next
boy.
fortnight for some more spooky child goodness.
And I will work on that wrestling or anime quiz.
Also,
In-
DM, you do need to update the NPCs.
Yes,
Later.
Yes, I do. I will do so later.
And don't be
Bye-bye.
afraid to come back next time, specifically because I'm going to kill somebody. I'm going to make sure somebody suffers. I swear, I promise.
Amen.
I'm lying to you to your face.
I'm telling you, that one dude that was like, I'm going to adopt Zayda as my son, Liza was ready to jump on him.
Well, he left filthy, and he left as filthy as his attitude. Okay, so there you go.
Wait, have we started? Have we
No,
stopped?
not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Because
Bye.
of the
Goodbye.
Bye bye.